If there's one thing we love at Editor's Keys, it's faster editing. And our friend Premiere Gal has just released this brand new plugin for Premiere Pro, and it's pretty incredible. Let me show you. Hey there, welcome to the video. I'm Mark from Editor's Keys. Now, I love a great plugin for Premiere Pro. I often think if you're new to editing, or even if you're a seasoned pro, plugins are quite often overlooked. A lot of people think they can do everything themselves, and quite often you may be great at editing, but maybe you're not great at graphics. Maybe you don't have the right transitions for the job, or maybe you just want something simple, which is going to take you hours to do, and if you had the plugin that could do it for you, it would make your edits faster than ever before. Well, Premiere Gal has sent this brand new plugin, and we get sent a lot of plugins here at Editor's Keys, and quite often what happens is the plugins are good, but maybe 30% of the pack is good and the rest you would probably never use. I've got to say this straight away, this pack is absolutely incredible from Premiere Gal. She's done a fantastic job. Let me show you exactly what you can do. Okay, so we've got Premiere Pro open now, and there's over 925 elements in this plugin. So you're not getting like just 2 or 3 things. You get everything from your social media elements, titles, lower thirds, graphics, transitions, LUTs, almost everything, even effects and audio in here as well. So let me just open this up and I'll show you what's here. So at the top here, you can see we've got social media. This gives you some of those really handy social media call to actions. Maybe you want someone to subscribe to your video. So instead of you having to say it and repeat it every time, you can drag one of these to your video, change the image. It's super, super easy. And that's done. And there's a few variations in here as well. I just think every animation in this pack is so professional. It's not like some packs you would get on other sites and they just don't give you that professional quality. This is spot on. It's very, very 2023. You've got ones here for YouTube, for Instagram, just every platform you could need them for, they're here. We've got titles down here, loads of really good titles, look at these. And another thing I like about this plugin as well, that some plugins don't do, is that you can just literally hover your mouse over the plugin and it plays out the animation. Some plugins, you actually need to drag and drop the effect first to see how it looks, and that can obviously take a lot of time. We've got lower thirds here. We've got timers. Timers are something that we often use here. We've got a couple that we don't really like that we've used for some videos, but maybe you're doing speed tests in a video. These can be super handy from that. Maybe you want to time how long it takes you to do a project and you're doing some vlogging about that kind of thing. These can be super, super handy. You've got interface items, again, which are great for your social media. You've even got things like iPhone notifications. So you can see this here, look, you press this and you've got these various iPhone notifications, just things that you wouldn't necessarily think to have in your toolkit, but super handy when you need to use them. Now, if you're the type of videographer that works with clients that have e-commerce businesses or apps, for example, this is great. We've got animated Apple Pay icons here, download buttons, the try for free buttons. You can of course edit any of the text on these, which is fantastic. We've got the icons to go with that. So maybe you want to do a call to action in a video. You've got all of those elements here. As you can see there, you've got the iPhone call button there. And it even does a little vibrating animation. How cool is that? We've got some cool typography here. I really like these ones where you have a title being pulled in from the side or from a different area. And you can see we've got Premiere Gal there in this one. And it's just such a beautiful animation. You've got your text there, you've got your image coming in. Trying to do that yourself in After Effects, trust me, would take you absolutely hours, if not days. Then we've got transitions, over 216 different transitions in here. And as I've said before, often you'll get plugins, you look at the transitions and you might use 1 or 2 out of 50 that are included. You've got 216 here. I've gone through every single one of them, and honestly, I would use all of them. They're that good. So check these out. You can drag and drop these on any video you're editing, and used at the right place, these can look fantastic. At the moment, what's really popular are these whip pans. Sometimes you may forget to whip one way, or maybe you didn't whip at all. What I like, you've got some camera transitions in here. So you can see here, we've got pull downs, we've got pull ups, and these are really, really effective, especially if you are doing a lot of travel videography and you want to transition from one place to the next. These are a good one to try out. Next up is camera overlays. We do a lot of tutorials here at Editor's Keys about editing, and also we review cameras. So quite often we've wanted to show an iPhone screen as an example, and we haven't had the ability to do that. You know, we've mocked one up sometimes, we've tried to make one in Canva or Photoshop and it just doesn't look right. You can see here you've got loads here that emulate the iPhone's camera screen, or even just an old school VCR or a modern day Sony style camera. You've got all those overlays here, so maybe you're doing tutorials, this could be something great for you to use. Then something that we always want to show in our videos are infographics. These always look impressive, but they're just so hard to do. We've spent hours looking for these on certain websites, trying to download them. You download them, they're very slow, or you find out you can't actually edit part of the infographic. These ones here are all completely editable. You can change the colors, you can change the text, you can change the percentages of the chart. So these look absolutely fantastic. And again, if you're doing a review video, maybe you're comparing two products, maybe you're working for a client that's doing a video presentation, these sort of infographics are absolutely priceless because they're going to make this information much more easy to understand. Oh, another little thing I want to mention here is you can actually favorite your favorite elements from this plugin. So if you find you're using the same things over and over again, which you will tend to do in a lot of video projects, you can favorite them and they're much easier to find, so you don't have to scroll through the huge lists every single time. And then we've got backgrounds, sound effects, and this pack includes everything from keyboard typing to whooshers, swooshes, phone calls, all that kind of stuff. So whatever video you're working on today, I think you're going to find a lot of elements in here that are really going to speed up your editing process and also make them look much more professional too. So if you want to check these out, I'll put a link in the description below. And this isn't a paid or sponsored review. This is just something that we've been sent from our friend Premiere Girl, and I think she's done an absolutely fantastic job. So make sure you check it out.